in this section 7-6, we will be adding and subtracting polynomials, and that's just our objective there, adding and subtract polynomials. Now, what is a polynomial? Polynomial is a number, variable, or a combination of numbers and variables with whole number exponents. Okay. To add or subtract polynomials, we must first combine like terms. So a polynomial, guys, a number or variable or a combination of numbers and variables with a whole number exponent. So if you look here, example number 1, 12p to the third power plus 11p squared plus 8p to the third power, this is a polynomial. There are many types of polynomials. This is one that you will see, but there are lots of different types of polynomials that you will come across. Some will have more terms than others, but in this case, this one has 3, okay, and our goal is to add and subtract these things. So our first order of business is to figure out what are like terms. What are like terms? How do we combine stuff that are like terms? Well, like terms are things that are the exact same, that look alike. P to the third power, we can combine these. We can combine the coefficients. In this case, 12 plus 8, that gives us 20. P to the third power, notice we did not add the exponents. You will not add the exponents when you combine like terms. When you combine the like terms, you leave the exponent, the variable, you leave it alone. Now notice this 11p squared has no other like term to go along with it, so we will solve and call this our solution. So adding and subtracting polynomials, not all that difficult, guys. Find and locate your like terms and then combine them accordingly. Okay, moving on. Number 2 here, what I did is I underlined our like terms in this example, 1t squared minus 4t squared. Well, that results in negative 3t squared. Let's try the s's now. 2s squared minus 1s squared is 1s to the 2. Now, if you don't want to write the 1 in front of the s squared, you do not have to. Alright, let's keep going. Example number 3. First thing we have to locate is our operation. What are we doing? We are adding 2 polynomials. This is a polynomial. This is another polynomial. Okay. So within these polynomials that we will be adding, let's find the like terms. I'll do that in red here. Okay. 6x squared, 3x squared, and another x squared in negative 8x squared. So just looking at the x squared terms, we have 6 plus 3 minus 8. 6 plus 3 make 9. 9 minus 8 make 1x squared. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other like terms? Yes, we do. We have a negative 4y, a positive 3y, and a negative 2y. So let's go straight through it. Negative 4 plus 3, negative 1, minus 2. Negative 1 minus 2 is minus 3y. Okay. All right. Here we go, moving on. The big difference in example number 4 is the negative sign. Now, when you see a negative sign in front of a quantity being a polynomial or something, an expression within a set of parentheses like so, your first order of business is to distribute this negative sign to each polynomial that follows. So I'm going to rewrite the problem and take out the parentheses. So now instead of plus 5m to the 4th power, we have minus 5m to the fourth power. Minus times a minus 5 is plus 5m to the second power minus 8. So notice all I did was change the signs to everything that was in here. That's what multiplying by -1 results in. Okay, let's combine like terms. One set of like terms, another set of like terms, and then we have a -8 all by itself. So I know that in my answer I should have -8, because -8 does not have another term to go along with it. Okay, 7m to the fourth power minus 5m to the fourth power is how many m to the fourth power? We have 2m to the fourth power. Moving on to the m squares. -2 plus 5 results 3m to the second power. So this would be your answer for this problem. And the last set of problems here, we have number 5, -10x squared minus 3x plus 7, minus this quantity x squared plus 9. Again, just like the previous example, our first order of business is to distribute that negative sign. Okay. Identify like terms. And simplify. -10x squared minus 1x squared is -11x squared. This minus 3x has no other term to go along with, so we'll bring it straight down. Alright, and last but not least, plus 7 minus 9, we get a -2. And there's your answer. Number 6 looks intimidating, however, it's not. The same rules apply for identifying like terms. Is the variable itself the exact same? So looking at these 3 terms, are there 2 terms that are identical in terms of their variables? Well, I see b to the third power c 2 times, so I underline them, therefore they're like terms. 5b cubed c plus 1b cubed c makes 6b cubed c's, and then minus 3bc to the third power. These are not like terms, therefore you can't combine them and you are finished.